Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. I'm cooking bacon bits in cauliflower stir fry. Rice cauliflower. Now I'm lining the skillet with my bacon. The bacon bit strips are long, so I fold them into two and then I crisscross them. The first layer I put straight and then the second layer I cross on the first. Don't worry about it. I'm going to make sure that every side of the bacon is fried or cooked. If you're new to my channel, I want to seize this opportunity to say welcome. A very great welcome to my channel. My name is Chichuka Ipere. And I've been cooking a couple meals or some meals that I ate when I did the keto diet. So I know in the past video that I made cauliflower, I just chopped them. This time around, I'd like to show you how I make the rice. In the blender cup, I packed it with cauliflower and then I topped it with water. And before that, I'm washing my hands because I touched bacon, raw bacon. So you see where I filled the water too? Yeah, so I need excessive water so that the bacon does not mush up. Now I'm blending it. Quick blend. You see what it looks like? Just 2 press of the button, maybe the high button, and then I sieve the whole thing out. That's what I'm doing in the sink right now. I'm pouring it out into a sieve. And then I'll let it sit on the sink for a while so that it drains really well. Okay, I'm back to cutting the rest of the ingredients. I left some of the cauliflower because I want some chunks. I have a kid that likes to chew on them, so I'm going to save these for my kid, okay? I also have leek and spring onions there. Yeah, I have a question for you. Have you ever heard about keto babies? Yeah, keto babies are kids that people had or got pregnant for while they were doing keto because their fertility improved. So because of social media groups, support groups, people are beginning to give the report that they were suffering infertility due to polycystic ovarian syndrome and endometriosis, and then they started eating keto and all of a sudden they found themselves pregnant. So I'm suggesting, if you know you are somebody who struggles with endometriosis, I know there are other ways that they are treated. I just wanted to say this may be a diet for you. Also, if you're one of those that suffer from gestational diabetes and you're trying to keep down your sugar, I'm thinking keto will also be beneficial to you. How do you actually know if you suffer polycystic ovarian syndrome and endometriosis? Some of the first signs could be heavy bleeding. You know, during your menstrual cycle, during your period, you notice that you have clumps in your, you bleed a lot, you have to change too many times, and you have a lot of lumps, and then it lasts longer than usual. Normally, the normal cycle lasts about 3 to 5 days, but for people who suffer PCOS or endometriosis, they have like 8, even sometimes 10 days of bleeding mixed up with spotting. Also, people who suffer from hormonal imbalance, like maybe progesterone, you don't have enough progesterone, and it also shows as brown spots either before or after your period, I think you should try this diet too. Also, if you make big, huge babies, and maybe the doctor told you, oh, your baby's overweight. I'm thinking this diet will really, really benefit you if you want to make like, you know, reduce the weight of your baby. And again, if you want to try the VBAC is vaginal delivery after C-section. And maybe your doctor told you you have to be a certain weight, or you don't have to have gestational diabetes, or it has to be controlled, or your labor has to kick in by itself, you know, stuff like that, where you usually cannot control your sugar. This is one diet that you should try. And when you're doing it, please increase your green vegetables consumption. Like, you know, your green vegetables like broccoli, lettuce, cabbage, kale. Yeah, those ones will help you to go. So I'm still, you know, will I say this is not really frying, you know, maybe I'm stir frying this bacon. Yeah, I'm trying to get it all, you know, cooked before I throw in my cauliflower. Even when I throw in my cauliflower, before I eat it, I slice it up with my knife. That's how I came up with the bits, okay? Even if you don't want to slice it up, that's fine. So I also wanted to let you guys know that I'll be doing a natural family planning series. And because keto helped me with my feminine cycle, I'd like to share all that I experienced. For instance, I didn't even know I had PCOS after I had my maybe first 4 kids. I just went to the hospital, you know, I did certain tests and I was telling the doctor my symptoms. And he was like, yeah, you have PCOS, but, you know, I'm like, okay, I thought that caused infertility, but I was able to have all my children with that. So when I started keto, because of the PCOS, I experienced very irregular cycles, very long periods, very long cycles. And guess what? When I started keto, without knowing it, my cycle automatically corrected. The first time I had a 29-day cycle with too many years of PCOS, I thought I was sick. I picked up my phone to make an appointment with my doctor because that was a mid-cycle bleed for me. But because I do natural family planning, I chart my, you know, my signs. I looked at my chart. I discovered that what was a mid-cycle bleed, you know, when looking at a PCOS cycle, was actually a real cycle of 29 days. I said, okay, I'm going to hold off. I'm not going to call my doctor. Let me wait again for the next cycle. And next cycle came from 8 to 10 days period. I came down to 5 days period. From 47 to 64 days cycle, I came down to 29. What is that? Is that not a miracle? So when people knock keto, I don't know. This is something I have tried. And because I've tried it, I'm excited. So, but one thing I want to let you know too, your fertility goes up. Your libido goes up. Everything, you become a little baby again. For those whose bodies require keto. Like I said, keto is not for everyone. There are some people that don't have any of these things I'm talking about, and their body can metabolize carbs very well. Don't worry about keto. So right now I just covered up the skillet so that the heat is contained, so that it cooks very well. Yeah, that is how I make my cauliflower rice stir fry with bacons in it. You know, sometimes the bacon come salty, sometimes they come cured. So keto bacons, we don't want the cured ones. The cured ones are the ones that they soak up in sugar water or something like that. So read the packet and be sure that it doesn't have a lot of sugar. Thanks for watching.